Happy Wednesday, guys! Today is May 20th, and we are working on Lesson 8.8 that has to do with prisms. We are going to work on naming the prisms with the bases and the faces. You will need your Homelinks, page 221, to do this. You'll need scissors and glue or tape. We're going to find something out about prisms. Also, if you look at the video link that is in our math lesson this week that isn't my lesson, that'll help you too. So get your scissors, get your page Homelink 221, and meet me over here. All right. The first thing to know, guys, is that a prism, I'm going to take a couple notes in our journal on page 272. Lesson 8.8, page 272. We don't get to do this. This page involves using pattern blocks, which are all at school, and we don't have them for each other. So instead, we're going to try teaching it a different way. So I want to show you what a prism is. A prism is a 3D shape, so three-dimensional solid. Prism equals a three-dimensional solid a solid geometric figure, so geometry, so a polygon, a solid geometric figure with two ends, bases, of the same shape and they are equal. So if we know a prism is a solid geometric figure with two ends, the bases, of the same shape, you'll notice each of these. This one, what shape is this part? This part is what shape? If you said triangle, you're right. That shape is a triangle. What happened is they stacked like four of these together. So we see the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all triangles, but this does not look like a triangle. That makes looking like a rectangle, a large rectangle. But this one is a triangle, so this is a triangular prism. If we look at this one has this shape as the top and the bottom. That's a square prism, rectangular prism. This one looks like a trapezoid. And this one is a hexagon. That is the base. So when we look at this one, please tear out page 221 of your math Homelinks. It looks like this. It says Homelink. Mine, I had to print one from my house and it cut it off. But you guys have yours. Good thing. I gotta kind of extend this so I can see what I'm doing. There, good enough. It looks like this. We are gonna cut the bottom of this and we're gonna make it. So we're gonna cut it up, then we're gonna fold it along the super dotty lines, and we're gonna end up gluing it or taping it. For me, I'll probably just have to hold it together. So when we do it, use your scissors. Let's just snip off the bottom part like this, because what we're going to work on is the top part. That's with our questions. So go ahead and cut out along the dotted lines carefully, because we're going to be folding this. So be careful when you do it. Cut it out nicely like this. Along the dashed lines. The dotted lines are where we're going to fold. So cut, cut, cut. Of course, you don't have to watch me cut. You can pause it. Cut. I had to draw mine. Hopefully it'll fit just right. And cut. And All right, here's how we're gonna assemble it, guys. There, I cut it all off and I have my shape. Next, we have to fold where there's little dots. So I'm gonna fold this one right here. It'll have to be pretty close, because if it's not quite close, it'll kind of not go together. So do your very best folding. And where it says tab, we're also gonna fold that. So fold. So it's gonna end up like that. If you have glue, you'll put glue on the tab so it ends up shut like that. I don't have glue up here. I have everything for sewing, but I don't see glue unless it's in Marilyn's bucket. Okay, we fold here. Then we fold the other side. Here. And here. And then one more here. Yep, like that. So when it all comes together, guys, it is going to look, it's going to look like number 272. It's going to look like this one. That's the goal. So put it together and we get this shape. See? So this is a prism. The two shapes that are the same on each end are the bases. So this is a triangle on one end, this is a triangle on the other. This is a triangular prism. It's named for the shape of the bases. So pretend like that's all together. It looks together-ish enough on camera. So now we need to discuss these questions. So, what shapes are the bases? Okay, these are the bases. It's what it's named for, each end. Top and bottom, left and right, whatever you want to call it, that is the shape. Because everything else just looks like a rectangle. But it's not a rectangular prism, it's a triangular prism. So this is a triangle. So for number 1, we're going to write triangle. This is a triangle because that is the shape that our prism is. What shapes are the other faces? So I'm going to have to use my pencil. I'm going to write B for base and F for face. So B for base. Terrible B. It's like a mare B. B. Base. And the faces. What shape is this face? Does it look like a circle, a triangle, a rectangle, a square, a parallelogram? What do you think it is? This face. This face is shaped like a rectangle. What about this one? That face is also shaped like a rectangle. And this face is also shaped like a rectangle. Oops, we made it there. So how many faces are there? I see 3 faces. Guess what? It matches the number of sides on our base. Whoa, that's crazy. 3 sides on the base makes for 3 faces here. The shapes of the other faces are rectangles. Rectangles. And how many faces are there that are not bases? Oops, I already kind of blurted that out. 1, 2, 3. There are 3. And then 2 bases. What is this 3-dimensional shape called? Remember that prisms are named for the shape of their bases. I'm going to leave that up to you, but I'm going to give you a hint. It's the name of this shape. What shape is this? It's going to say blank. It's a 4-syllable. 4-syllable. And I just whispered it. Hopefully you didn't hear. It's a blank angular prism. 3. So I'll look for that when we talk later. So this was just a crash course in prisms, guys. I wish we were together for more, but that's all we can kind of do from far away right now. So look at the other link in the YouTube for the other person and see how they do it. Or just Google all about prisms and watch a little video clip about it. You can learn that way as well. And I'll talk to you guys later. Miss you.